Hello everyone, this is Dave from Dave's Resend Things. Christmas is literally right around the corner. There's the corner, I'm looking at it, and Christmas is right around that corner. I'm excited, you're excited, we're all excited. And I originally wasn't going to do another new video this year. I was going to do a couple of Dave's faves, yada yada yada, that sort of thing. But then I thought, why not let's do a little quick DIY craft using Deco Mesh. Today, I'm going to create those Deco Mesh angels that we can use as a tree topper or decor just around your house for the holidays. Why don't I just get started and I'll show you what I made. I'm using 10-inch Deco Mesh. These are just spare that I had around the house. I'm also starting off with a 6-inch Dollar Tree Deco Mesh, along with ribbon. You can use 2.5-inch ribbon if you want. I'm going to use the 1-inch. Cable ties, pipe cleaners, and some Christmas ornaments as well for this angel. And of course, I'm going to use my regular crafting utensils for this project today. We're starting off with a 6-inch Dollar Tree mesh. I am unrolling the mesh and I'm going to be cutting them at the 6-inch mark. Now the mesh from the Dollar Tree is 6 inches wide, so I'm going to be cutting them at 6 inches. So we have a square, so it's going to be a 6 by 6 inch square. And this is the gold beige color that I'm cutting up right now. I'm going to cut 7 pieces of that. And I'm going to be cutting up 7 pieces at 6 inches of the white color Deco Mesh as well. And to start, what we're going to be doing is laying that Deco Mesh square down in the shape of a triangle, pulling it to the side, coming to the centers, and then folding those centers together and pinching. So we're creating a nice long little roll, and then I'm going to use my clothespin just to hold it in place. Again, I just weight down the 2 sides, fold in the corners, and then fold it once again to create our little bundle shape for these angels that we're creating today. I'm going to keep doing that with all 7 pieces of the golden beige that I've cut. And I'm also going to come in and do the exact same thing for the 7 pieces of the white. So we're folding in the corners, another fold right to the center, pinching the center, and then just adding a little clip to hold that off to the side. So again, it's 7 pieces cut at 6 inches of both the colors. And here they are, my little bundles. So I'm going to take my white bundles and I'm just going to put them all together, hold them with my hand there, and then I'm going to take those beige gold color Deco Mesh pieces and hold it right in the center all together. To tie it all together, I'm just going to twist around a pipe cleaner, just right around the center, give it a couple of really good twists. And I'm also going to wrap that around a second time just to make sure everything's nice and secure. I don't want anything coming loose. And here we are with our little bundle so far. And then what I'm going to do with the gold and beige color mesh is I'm just going to gather it together at the bottom. And then maybe about an inch below the center point, I'm just going to wrap another pipe cleaner around, creating the body of our angel. So for my angel, the beige gold mesh is the body, and then the white portion is the wings. With that ribbon, I'm just going to cut off a length. I didn't measure it, I just kind of guessed. And then I'm going to wrap that around the center portion that we just created. First, I'm going to hot glue it right to the back, and then I'm just going to wrap it around a couple of times, creating that body or creating a little bit of a robe, if you will, for our little angel. Once it's wrapped around, I'm just going to hot glue it right at the back, hold that in place until it dries a little bit, and then I'm just going to chop off the excess, and there we have created our body of our angel and the wings right at the side as well. To create the head, I'm going to use this white Christmas ornament, and I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue right at the end. I'm going to place that right in between the wings and just hold it there for a bit just to make sure it's all nice and dry. For our ribbon, I'm going to cut a piece at 7 inches. Now this is the small ribbon, and I'm going to cut another piece at 2 inches, but I'm going to cut 2 pieces at the 2 inch. So our 7-inch piece is for the bow, and those two little 2-inch pieces are going to be for our tails. And those 2-inch pieces, I'm going to take 2 of them, and I'm just going to cut on an angle while I fold them. That's going to finish those off and create little dovetails. We'll put those aside for now. And to create my little bow, I'm just going to fold it in half. This is my ribbon here. Create a little crease, and that's going to be my center point. I'm going to add a dot of hot glue and then fold that one piece over, creating a loop. Add another hot glue dot. Fold the other side over, creating a loop. And that's going to create our little bow. Then with a small piece of leftover pipe cleaner, I'm going to fold that in half, have the pipe cleaner right at the center, and then I'm going to squish it together and twist that pipe cleaner, creating that little bow effect. We'll chop off that excess. We can open it up and we can see our bow forming already. And just to finish off that center to cover the pipe cleaner, I'm going to take a scrap piece of ribbon. This is the same ribbon, and I'm going to fold it and glue it into thirds. So I fold the first third, then I fold the last third, and I create just a little small piece of ribbon just to go right in the center to cover that pipe cleaner. And I'm just going to glue that in place as you see here. And then once that's all in place, chop off the excess, and our little bow is almost made. Of course, you can fluff it up. I love fluffing up bows, so we can fluff up that bow a little bit, and with some more hot glue, we're going to just attach those little tails on there right at the back, and our cute little bow is ready for our angel. But of course, you know me, I can't stop fluffing a bow. And here we go, adding a little bit of hot glue on there, and I'm just going to glue that right at the front, just below the head. And then our last little finishing touch to create a little halo. This is just a pipe cleaner, and I'm creating a little circle, and then I'm going to twist it onto itself, and it creates a little circle at the top. You just bend that circle down. I'm going to use my table to make sure it's nice and flat, and that's going to create our little halo that I'm just going to glue onto the back. I'll hold it there for a little bit. So I glue it on the back of the head and on the body to make sure it's nice and secure. Hold it there for a little bit. And then of course our angel is all done. I'm just going to do a little quick finishing touches, a little fluff here and there. And of course our Dollar Tree 6-inch Deco Mesh angel is all ready to hang on our tree, to put on the mantle, or to put on your tree, not just as a tree topper, but just to decorate your tree. This is the 6-inch Dollar Tree Deco Mesh, and now we're going to use 10-inch Deco Mesh. We are going to cut this Deco Mesh at 10 inches. So we're going to create squares again. The width of my Deco Mesh is 10 inches, so we'll do 10-inch cuts, and that's going to create a nice 10 by 10 square. I'm going to be using white and beige for this angel, and I'm cutting 5 pieces of each. And we're going to do our bundles again where we have our 10 by 10 square. We're going to turn it such that it creates a diamond shape. I'm going to place a weight on one side, a weight on the other side, and then we're just going to pull out a little bit. You're going to take that bottom little corner, fold it up to the center, so we have a little imaginary line right in the center. We're going to take the top corner, bring it to the center again, and then we're going to fold a second fold to the center and the top fold. Then you just pinch it right in the middle. You can take those weights off, and we've created our first little bundle. And I'm just going to take my clothespin once again and keep that all nice and together. So again, we're going to do the exact same thing where we're placing the rocks down, folding it right into the center twice like I'm showing here, squishing it right in the center, and then we're going to place that right into the clothespin. I'm going to do the exact same thing for all the pieces in white and the pieces in that beige Deco Mesh. Again, this is the 10-inch Deco Mesh, cut at 10 inches, and now is the time we're going to put it all together. Since these Deco Mesh pieces or bundles are really thick, I'm going to be using cable ties for them. And first I'm going to cable tie together our bundle of the white Deco Mesh, And then I'm going to do the exact same thing with the beige color deco meshes. I'm going to put a little twist tie or cable tie, right in the middle, fluff it out a bit. Once I'm happy with the shape, I'm going to pull it tight and cut off the excess. Then we're going to take the two of them together and add another cable tie right in the center to hold those two bundles together, and we create our nice little angel again. So for the body is the beige color, the white is for the angel. I'm going to bring that beige color deco mesh down together, give it a little bit of a pull, and then I'm going to wrap that around maybe about an inch from the center and create our body for this angel. Now before I tie it tightly, I make sure everything is nicely placed. It's how I want it to be, and then I just go ahead, tighten it, and chop off the excess once again. And you can see the body is forming, the wings are forming on this big, beautiful angel. And to finish this off, what we're going to do, or not necessarily finish it off, but to hang it off of the tree at the tree topper, I'm going to add a cable tie right to the first cable tie we used for the white deco mesh. And I'm going to create a little loop here, and that's going to be the loop that you can hang it off the top. So you can create a little tree topper with this. You can do the exact same thing with the 6-inch deco mesh and then just hang it right at the top branch of your Christmas tree, or you can just hang it off a wall or a mantle. And for the finishing touch for our little robe, last time we wrapped around. This time I just cut little pieces of ribbon, dovetailed the end, put them together with hot glue in a fan shape, and then I'm just going to glue them right to the front of our angel, right at the top where the white deco mesh meets, and that's going to create a little robe and cover up that little center point and that cable tie we created the body for. The length of those ribbons are approximately 3 inches, 4 inches, and this is the Christmas ornament I'm going to be using. It's a little bit of a goldy rose color, and I just put hot glue right at the bottom, and then I'm just going to place that right where the head should be in between those wings. And I created another bow using the same style and method that I created the bow a little bit earlier. This one's just a little bit bigger, and I attached that with hot glue. And now is time for the finishing touch of our little halo for our beautiful angel. Again, I'm just testing out the size that I want. Once I get the size, I'm going to use the end and just wrap that around, creating a loop on the end of a little staff, if you will, and then testing it out. Once I'm happy with the placement, I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue at the head and the back of the body just to make sure it's nice and secure. I'm going to wait until it's dry, and then of course our beautiful angel is all done and ready to hang on my Christmas tree. Look at how beautiful that looks. It's nice, it's big. I love the little bow, and the white and the beige color deco mesh just goes together so nicely. A nice, quick, easy little craft for you to do just in time for Christmas. And here are our two angels together. On the left-hand side is the 10-inch deco mesh with our beautiful white and beige color, and then of course on the right we have the golden beige and the white, along with that beautiful little ribbon bow finishing off our angels. 10-inch deco mesh and Dollar Tree 6-inch deco mesh for your Christmas decor. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new project. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.